And so, ladies and gentlemen, it has come down to this, us versus Shriek. Of course, she's going to have a ton of moves, and depending on where you are in relation to her, she's going to do something different every time. Now, this beam is actually probably one of the best things you could ever hope for her, because she's constantly moving, and that's the one thing where if you can anticipate where she is, you'll be able to hit her multiple times. I highly recommend going in with the Spirit Smash, as opposed to the Spirit Edge. She can also do this. These do a decent chunk of damage in this first phase of the fight, but watch out for the little tells on where she's gonna be. Sometimes when she lands, she'll do like an AoE attack of her screaming, which is why you want to keep her distance when she lands. But if you're too far away, she will not do it. This game, or particularly this boss, has like a really weird sense of rubber band AI, and getting close enough to hit her is really kind of irritating sometimes. So just try and stay airborne and use your air combos and do some good stuff here. Definitely having some attack power enhancing stuff is going to be good here, but it's so easy to take damage that you might just be better off keeping it safe and then getting a hit or two in. She moves so much that you might as well just only try to get in 1 or 2 hits and then peace out. But now we have to escape because she is destroying the arena around us. So just fly, dash, use all of your movement techniques as we have been doing this entire game, and try to avoid her. There are some instances where she will auto hit you, and I'm not sure how you're supposed to avoid certain things. Like over here, she's gonna do this thing, and oh, I just went right through the pillar and avoided it. I guess that's how you're supposed to do it. But this part is insane. All right, dive on through here, and we're gonna, oh, I think I bashed into the needles. And here we have it. The final area for our fight, AoE, and won't get a hit in. That's fine. So just take your time. There's not really a whole lot of, ooh, okay, her tail, or her wings can hit you there too, which is sucky, but you can get 3 hits in there, sometimes 4. So right here, she's gonna, sometimes she'll land, but now when she does this, she'll drop kick you 3 times. So watch out, and then on the last one, you can get 2 hits in usually, or maybe just 1. But just keep chipping away and be careful, because there's going to be a point where you're going to lose your ability. Yes, right here, perfect. 1, 2, 3, and 4, yep. Okay, nice. That is the best move you could ask for. Oh, and now she's going diagonal. Okay, this is gonna be crazy. Let's go ahead and equip our spike and avoid that. She has no tell there. She's more or less going to do it at random. And you can use this if you want, but the wings. Come on, Allison. All right, there's 1. Oh, no. Damn it. Okay, sometimes the combo won't work if you're barely midair. She's got projectiles again, but this is a good place to use that. And ooh, hope that the energy respawn. It takes forever to come back on this stage. I thought like in the Qualic fight when it would respawn like every like maybe 30 seconds. This one hasn't shown up once since we got here. Now when she's raining hellfire, the purple ones will follow you, and that was dumb. Oh, and there's the AoE attack because we happen to be right there. Damn. Okay, this is back. Nice. And diagonal. Oh, wait. Ooh, I went in the wrong direction. That was dumb. Yeah, rubber end AI up to wazoo. It's insane, and I was in the wrong spot, but we can still kind of, there we go. Yeah, we want to stay above half health so that we have our buff for extra attack activated. And that's okay, because overfull is good, and oh, next phase. Here we go. Watch out. She is nearly dead. So this is not going to stop raining. You try to heal whatever you can at this point, because after a certain point, all she's gonna do is destroy the ground around us. And wow, all right, very little tell for that. But there will be no solid ground. We have to take this fight to the skies from here on out. So, oh, and now she's gonna start doing this nonsense. This is where you're probably gonna die, if anywhere. So, prepare yourself and harpoon it up. Just do it as much as you can. You have nothing else to use your energy for anyways, so, oh no, I didn't have my boost. All right, almost there. We just need to survive this last barrage. No, oh no. All right, here we go. We have to do it right here, please. Come on. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, Ori and the Will of the Wisps completed 100%. Moon Studios, you sons of bitches, you did it again. Man. If I said it once, I've said it so many times, but holy smokes, this game is an absolute masterclass at the genre. If platforming and Metroidvania-esque exploration with abilities are your thing, this one is a little challenging, but it is definitely among the best. It's leagues in a way better than The Blind Forest, I believe. It's been a couple years since I played it, not since the project. I got through maybe like an hour of the definitive edition and I was just like, I just played the game, so I don't really feel like going through it again. So there are still those 2 extra areas that I never ended up exploring, but apparently they did add the dash in that one or something along those lines. But I would be completely content if there was not another game in the series, unless they find some oblique way, something incredible to bring it back and make it incredible, then I think that is the perfect ending. And the fact that Ori himself was the narrator the entire time is kind of awesome. I like it a lot, and I just oofed. Like, oh, it was good. And I mean, if you have Game Pass, this is an obvious get. Please play it, enjoy it. It's a fantastic game. Again, like I mentioned, the narration in the first game kind of bothered me a little bit because Ori just sneezed because he's sniffing around the clean plates over there. It was kind of off-putting. The story was like kind of holier than thou sort of kind of feeling to me, but in this one it was more of like a personal story almost. And there were some issues I still had with the general narration. Well, never mind, not the narration, but I guess the way that the story was going, in a sense that there wasn't much of one to begin with. But what there was, it did well, I feel like. So I doubt I got that through in a way that I thought I had it thought out in my mind. But just going through all the people that worked on this, thank you. This is great. And for you guys who've been watching it, I appreciate it. I hope you guys have all been staying safe and you enjoyed the project. It's a little bit lengthier than I thought it would be, because I think the first game we ended off at like 20-something parts. This one is well over double, so but it was worth it. I mean, there was something new every single time, and it was fun. I definitely had a great time playing it, and I hope it came through. What I was hoping would happen would be that one of the achievements would randomly pop in the middle of the fight, because in the in my practice file, the first time I played it, I got the collector achievement for gathering every collectible in the middle of the fight, and I was really hoping it would happen here, but we got really lucky with that one. Sometimes he doesn't do any of the moves, or she rather doesn't do the moves that you want her to. That's kind of sad, but it's to be expected. Now look at all these people, all these white names: Joe Cavers, Jacob Denny, Nick Mortiaro, Steve, and then we have Eric Bra. Look at all these voices. Look at them, all these people getting their work in. I guess there was a pretty decent amount of Stink Spirit. Who was that? Andrew Lackey. Huh. And of course, special thanks from Ofer and Isaac and Lucas and Paul and Johannes. Wabi Sabi Sound. These names that I cannot pronounce. What kind of company is Moon Studios? I think I said it at the beginning of Ori and the Blind Forest, but I think it might be like Swedish or Danish or something. Some cool names. Looks like we have some sisters in there. Madames Mondelor and Sisters Haler and Sisters Foulouchière, the triplets. Brothers Hunters. Why? How many relatives worked on this? That's kind of interesting. We're getting into like Scandinavian name territory. Aneta, Jakubujic. Huh. But production babies. Well, that Marius was born over the production of this game. Eyal. Those are some pretty bold names. It's impressive. And of course, Unity. The old, yep. Gotta love that symbol. But yeah, again, thank you guys so much for watching. It was a lot of fun. I do plan on probably uploading Peggle 2 at the end of this, since I'm sitting on 35 episodes on my computer and it's taking up a lot of space. So I'm gonna try to get those uploaded. And oh, look, it's Twillin and Gumo, or whatever his name was. And yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Oh, fonts. Roboto. Cool. Oh, Nucha, I see. All right. But yeah, I mean, you guys are probably going to see a lot of that, and I would really like to do Persona 5 or maybe even Final Fantasy 7 one of these days on the channel, because after playing through the demo, I was just thinking about it, like, man, that's going to be like a great game, and I'd love to just, you know, hash it out on the channel, but we'll see, because apparently you can't pre-order it, and it's weird. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'm really looking forward to seeing if anyone actually even watched the series, because as of now, the first episode has a pretty decent chunk of views, but then it kind of dropped off, unsurprisingly. And yeah, that's generally how things go, but I guess some people skipped the prologue on accident. I don't know how you even do that, but yeah, play the game, you guys. It's great. And oops, I accidentally skipped the rest of the damn credits. I'm so sorry. Anyway, this episode is more than likely long enough. I do think I'm probably going to do a bit of a cliffhanger at the end of the last part, but that is Ori and the Will of the Wisps. There are still a ton of things for us to do. I am definitely going to be replaying through this and seeing if I can go through, you know, without dying and in under 4 hours, do all that stuff. And what? Oh, is this the health I had at the end of the fight? Interesting. Okay. Okay. Are we missing anything, though? I forgot to check this. It looks like we are. On the right. Do you see these? I feel like I need more of the... Oh, no. See, there on the very right-hand side, there's like a little circle that seems like there should be something in it. But there were only 6 seeds, right? Yeah. We got all the health. Looks like we're missing some health. But we have all the items. I thought we gave the spyglass to old Mote. Yeah. So we have that. We have these. We have the world 100%ed. Although the game is not going to give it to us. What did I miss? Where did I not go? Bower. Willow. Woods. Huh. It must be this. It has to be that. I want to go there. I want to do that. And yeah. Here we have it. Mostly cleared out. Trying to decide. How do we end videos? I don't remember. Like I mentioned before, there is no point of no return. So we can just head back here. And did I show all the ability moves? Because something is telling me that I did not. That is the one thing that I missed and that the game is gonna let me have. So we're not finished here. This is gonna be a supercharged finale. People are gonna wonder why it's half an hour long. And then I'll just explain it to them. This is how I ended Link's Awakening, so... oh, I guess there are other things here. More fire. Wonderful. No one's gonna tell us about anything. At your service. Yes, I have so much money. I'm gonna spend it all right here. Boom, done, and done. And I don't actually have as much energy as I thought I did, but... yeah, most of these... oh, the spirits? This one doesn't use energy. Or maybe, oh, the second one does. Yeah, right. So let's show these off real quick. Now that I have all of the abilities in tow, there we go. It's full. You guys can see the wonderful screen of all the illustrations. It's great. And you know what? We should take a look at the achievement screen before we end things off, because this is going to be the last episode of this series. I don't plan on going through and showing off anything else beyond this point. But because we have brand new moves such as the Sentry and the Blaze, and I said the Sentry, and also the Shuriken. Alright, so starting us off, our Sentry friend is just going to attack things, and after a while he'll go away, so you'll have to reactivate him after a minute, but it seems like you can use him more, so thanks, I guess. Then we also have, ooh, that was violent, this guy. That just causes everything around me to combust into flames. And then last but not least, Spirit Shuriken. Yeah. So I saw a lot of people recommending using that, and I don't know entirely how useful that would be, more or less, but it's there in case you want it, and it's been there since the beginning of the game, so that's fun. One last thing, I would like to visit Lupo for a moment, because, oh, it looks like the guy from the Luma Pools is here now. How's it going? I am the Fisher Moki. Yeah. The net that we got him made out of spider silk. Okay, and then we can head over here. Because we completed the Silent Woods, I don't know if he'll give us anything else. How's it going? Yeah. Okay. All maps are exciting. So I still don't think it's worth it to buy any of these. I don't think you get anything for it, and they're very expensive. Much obliged. I hope my spending doesn't get saved. But we have everything. And this is the wonderful Bravely Default map. Speaking of which, I thought it was always really unusual how the sequel to that game was called, wasn't it called Bravely Second? And then there's a third game coming out that's called Bravely Default 2, which is kind of odd. But we did it, you guys. It's done. Ori is actually going to start ripping out wires here any second now. He's stepping on a plastic bag, which means it's time for me to go. Once again, I appreciate you all who have stuck it out for me for 45 plus episodes at this point. I'm just going to take a wild assumption there. And I hope it was worth your time. I really enjoyed playing it, and I hope it came through. So with that, I'll see you guys in probably old Peggle videos from February? Something. A while ago. Or maybe it was January, because Super Mario 64 was still being uploaded. For now, I sleep here. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time. Okay, and one last thing before we go. I just noticed this, but look, what is happening with my achievements? Why are none of them unlocking? This is obscene, and oh my god, I just realized this is going to be the worst. What is corrupted water? Is that just going through the beginning of the game without touching that? Huh? And I have no idea what has a 0.04% unlock rate, but this is asinine. I definitely maxed out energy, definitely unlocked all abilities, as you guys just saw. And unlock all shards? What am I missing? Is this because I made, like, huh? Hold on. We need to investigate this. This game is glitchy as all hell. Actually, it doesn't really require that much. But one thing I did just now remember, achievements, so we can check them here. So, look at these. Look at these. These are pretty cool. Home sweet home. Let the waters flow, stone cold. Yeah, It's gonna make me a little upset. Huh. I do love these images though. They look good. Juggle 3 more projectiles. Okay. Anyways. I wonder what those secret achievements are. Yeah. Anyways, stay healthy out there, you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.